Hi you guys, and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I'm using the Nubian palette by Juvia's Place, and I'm taking that eyeshadow and I am working that right into my crease. See, I'm just popping it in my crease and just blending it in so I can get a nice transition color. The key is to get it into the crease and just blend it out as much as possible. A lot of times transition color should be somewhat the color of your skin because it's just supposed to mirror your skin tone. So my skin tone is a little chocolate, and as you can see now I'm taking this other golden color from the Nubian palette by Juvia's Place, and I'm going to pop that right onto my lid. So I'm going to use a brush from e.l.f. Again, it's like a flat brush, and I also use a brush from e.l.f. to do my crease. So I'm just popping that on my lid and packing it on there as much as possible to go ahead and get that nice golden color so I can be out here looking real Nubian from the Nubian palette. Now I'm going to take my Forever Nude from BH Cosmetic Sculpt and Glow, and I'm going to take that middle color and I'm going to put that up under my eyebrows. Just like you have to set your foundation, you also have to set your eyebrows. I didn't really do too much to my eyebrows. This is all really my hair. I just outlined it and then put some concealer to outline that part just to give it some structure. And now I'm just setting it with that color from the BH Cosmetic Nude palette. And then I'm going back in and I'm going to blend some more. Blending is really key when you're doing makeup because you want to make it look seamless. You want to make it look effortless. You want to also not be able to see where one stops and the other one starts. So while I'm just running my mouth, I'm going back in and putting some more of that lid color on, so I can make sure it doesn't lose anything from putting the other eyeshadows on. It's still popping because that's the one that we really want to make sure everyone sees very clearly. So we're going to blend, blend, blend. And when you're blending, you do the windshield wiping motion and you also go in circles. So make small circles, then windshield wiping motion, and then you can get a good blending. Now I'm going to pull out my black opal foundation stick. It's the true color and my color is going to be in Suede Mocha. It's a cream stick foundation and I just applied that all over my face. Now I'm going to take my Silly Sponge, which I love, you guys. I love, 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 love this for applying cream makeup, or excuse me, foundation. So as you can see, it seamlessly covers all of the milk of magnesia, so you don't have to worry about it. And it also doesn't really flake. If it flakes, you might have put too much, but whatever. And I always tell people you blend down to your neck so it can be like the same color. However, for the sake of this video, we're just gonna go about our business, girl. Okay, my foundation, the black opal stick, you can get in Walmart and CVS, and this Silly Sponge I got at the beauty supply store for like $3. Not the one online that's like $20, girls. We gotta save our money, save these coins. And next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my foundation stick. My foundation brush. I got this one from Clinique when I was in college. So this is years old. And I use this usually to blend around my eyebrows because I just need more control than what the silly sponge is going to give me. So I just blend it around my eyebrows and my eyes, and just any other lines that I see, I just blend it in. Okay, so now for the fun part. We're going to take my LA Pro concealer, which you can get at like any beauty supply store, in the color Fawn. And I'm going to make like triangles. Is kind of the best thing I can say for it, up under your eyes, or maybe it look like some angel wings or something. But I just put it up under my eyes to conceal any dark circles. Also to highlight right here, because once you highlight it, you be looking real good, girl. So you just highlight up under your eyes. Don't put too much to where it's going to be hard to blend, but just enough. Then I go into my T-zone, like right above my Cupid's bow. I put some on there. And then the mixture that I use for my eyebrows, which is Fun and Beautifully Bronze by LA Pro, I put that on my chin, my forehead, and if I'm feeling fancy, a little bit down the middle of my nose, so I can be a little symmetrical, you know, not be off a little bit. So once I do that, depending on how I'm feeling that day, I'm going to go in and I'm going to actually line my eyes with NYX or NYX. I'm not sure which one it is, but I have the liquid liner and I line my eyes with that. Okay, no, stop. No, I'm not going to line my eyes. I'm actually going to take this little flat brush and I'm going to take some, eyeshadow out of my Nubian palette. It's like a rose gold color. And I'm going to pop that right in the middle of my lid because I want to give it like another shade of gold. And it kind of makes it like your sun setting on your eyes a little bit. So I'm just going to pop that right in the middle of my eyes before I put liner on there. Okay, so now that I have that done, I actually am going to line my eyes with the NYX liquid eyeliner. Okay, and since I haven't already set like my concealer under my eyes, I'm just going to line the lid. I'm not going to put any wing on it yet. So I'm just lining the lid right now. Don't judge my mirror, y'all. I use this stuff every single day. This is not for just YouTube. Okay, so I'm going to go back in and blend that a little bit more. That's the biggest thing when it comes to eyeshadows, just making sure it blends well. Because if it don't, girl, people going to talk about you. Okay, so now, girls, let's pull out that handy dandy beauty blender. Mine is dirty, I know. Don't judge me. Okay, so my beauty blender is already damp. And it's best to use it when it's damp and not dry. So I'm going to my T-zone first. Well, what's that horizontal part? Vertical part of my T-zone first, and now I'm doing up under my eyes, just blending it out as best as I can to make sure there's no lines of demarcation. You can see it, and it's brightening up my eyes so I look like I'm all lively and not tired like I really am. So as you can see, as I continue to go in my beauty blender, blend, B-L-E-N-D is like the #1 rule when doing your makeup. Blend, blend, blend. Cause see how I'm going back in now on my crease and I'm blending that out just some more, just to make sure everything looks really, really good. And so now I'm gonna take some Johnson, put a little bit in my hand, use one of the little wedge sponge, and I am putting that to set my concealer. Yes, you can use translucent powder. Yes, you can use finishing powder. I just like to use baby powder. Don't judge me. It just works. So I drag it up a little bit so I can highlight the top part of my cheekbones. And then I put the rest just a tad bit on my forehead, above my Cupid's bow, on my chin, and just a little bit on my nose. But you just drag it up because you want to look lifted. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying, girl? So now I'm taking a flat brush from e.l.f. I love e.l.f. brushes. They're cheap, but they work. And I'm using some deluxe finishing powder from Black Opal in the shade Deep. And I take just a smidget. And when I show you, it's just a smidge, it's just a little bit on my brush. Then I tap it off as much as I can, and then I just dab it on my face and a little bit on my neck, because you want to make sure those colors match. You don't want to be out here two-tone, because we are a skin color, honey. We are not no outfit. Anyways, I take a little bit and I try to make the brush not so rounded by using my fingers, and I put it up on top with my forehead, and then I go and I blend all that out. Also, once all of that product is off the brush, I just sweep in the vertical part of my T-zone and get the rest of it off, because it just blends better. So then right after that, what I'm going to do is take like a dome brush from e.l.f. I don't know if it's really called a dome brush, but I take that brush and then I push the product in my face so I can set it a little bit, and then lightly brush it off. So I push that first part in, and then I lightly, like light-handed, just brush all that off. So you can see there's like some light around my eyes, up under my eyes, but I'm not taking all of the product off. Okay, so now you grab your NYX again, and we're going to do a little wing liner. Now you guys, I cannot give you any tips on how to do this. This is nobody but God that let me do my wing liners, and they actually look decent. I just pull it up a little bit, and then I connect the lid to the outside part. I can't even tell you how I do it. It ain't nobody but Jesus. I think he'd be right there beside me moving my hand. But I just do that on both sides, and just like your eyebrows, they are sisters, not twins, so they're not going to match perfectly, but they should just, look like they related to each other. Okay, so after all that, I'm going to take my brush again, and I lied, you guys, this is a Kiss brush. This is not e.l.f. The blending brush in my crease is a e.l.f., but this is a Kiss brush. I just went back in and added a little more of that Nubian, and now I'm taking a small e.l.f. brush. It's supposed to be a concealer brush, but I don't use it for concealer, and I'm taking another color in that palette, and I'm popping that into the inner tear ducts of my eyes. I like to do this because it kind of exaggerates my eyes a little bit and just make them like, they got this real cute shape, and I always get compliments on my eyes. So on American Gypsies, they say your eyes are like the nipples of the face, so girl, you gotta make sure they look good. Okay, so now we're going to take that BH Cosmetics Sculpt and Glow palette again, and we're going to actually be taking the blush, which is like a berry color, and we're going to take that and we're going to put that on our cheeks. Like, make like a fish face is what I always tell people to do. Now, everybody's face is different, so what works for my face might not work for yours, but this works for me. Just make a fish face and then swipe up. So I just brush upward, and then I do a little bit down. So it's kind of like a check mark, if you can see it, check mark. And I hope you guys ain't too tired yet. So we're almost at the end. What we're going to be now is highlighting our cheekbones. So what we're going to take Avalon by ColourPop. It's only available online, so you can go on colourpop.com, and it's a Super Shock Cheek, if I'm not mistaken. So it's in the color Avalon, and you just take that. It's a cream. You're gonna take your ring finger, swirl it around a little bit, and then just pop that right on the top highest part of your cheekbone. You see how that look, girl? Yes, honey. Yeah, I see it. Yes, highlight those cheeks. Yes, ma'am. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this no-name pencil. It's an eye pencil and it doesn't have any name. I got it from the beauty supply store, so you guys can just find one that works for you. But it's in the color of like a green. It's like a pretty emerald green, and I'm just popping that into my waterline because I just got a lot of new colors on my lid, so I just wanted to bring a little vibrant color to it. So I just popped that in my waterline, as well as putting some mascara on my bottom lashes. And now to finish it all up, I am going to put my Wet n Wild setting spray on there and fan it dry. And this is the finished look. If you would like me to do a hair tutorial on this look, like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.